whenever we get together, it's just the conversation just starts. So we're about to start this thing, but we're gonna continue the conversation. So what were you saying?
Yeah. So basically, this woman brings her children out, and she goes throughout her day, enjoying the day, partying, having fun with groups of other people, while the father's home sick with cancer because she doesn't want to fall victim to the government's control that they're trying to take place with this coronavirus thing. And who knows? We got to be vigilant at this time and don't fall for the hoopla, right?
The government's
so my wife is upset with her actions, much like the radio people, saying, well, this is very real. I understand that you might have some validity. You may have some. You don't know. Mm-hmm. You may have some validity to what you're saying, but you don't know that. Mm-hmm. But you are putting your father at risk. My wife was solidifying. You're going to kill your father. Here you are, just because you want to have fun, you want to live your life in freedom, you're going to kill your father.
This is a real thing?
This is a real thing. This happened just yesterday.
Okay.
And I'm getting to the point of what you were saying. And so I came out the room, like, my wife's talking to my son about this. They're talking. He's like, here the kids are, because the kids can get, you don't know who's sick. You don't know what you're going to bring home. This man has cancer. He's on machines. Like, why would you be with, all right? So she said, you're going to kill. So I said, we got to stop calling things what they are. I don't mean to interrupt y'all's conversation, but they potentially are going to kill this man. They will potentially, they ain't going to kill him. Because see, as soon as we start listing or naming things the inappropriate name, people get to do that dodge thing of the responsibility, right? And this is what and my son's like, huh? I said, listen, if you say, you're going to kill this man, and she's like, I ain't going to kill my father, you're falling victim. No, this man's sick. I ain't going to kill him. And let's say 5 months later, 5 months later, he's not dead. He's fine. Mm-hmm. She gets to say, see, you're wrong. Yeah. And then block her ears to anything you got to say. When if you call it the right thing, you're potentially putting this man's life at risk. Exactly. And you're not caring about that. Yeah. You can always hold her accountable to that. Yeah. There's no shifting that she can do. She can't dodge it. Yeah. She can't.
Yeah, because you're increasing the likelihood for him to die. Facts. Because you want to wrap your head around the government's trying to keep us in the house. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go out and I'm going to party. I'm going to bring my kids to the playground and do all that. But then you're bringing all of that back home
and potentially
to a sick father who has cancer, and you're putting him at risk. You're increasing the likelihood of him passing away. You're potentially dangerous and hurting and harming his life. So now they can't do that. Okay, so how do you apply that to the situation when the cup is on the chair? So the cup is on the chair. We see the kid in the video.
Hey, give the example again. So those that just joined in, give an example about the cup on the chair.
So we're talking about people's truth and how people use the excuse, well, that's your truth and this is my truth. And we do know that there's a certain truth to that. We do know that everybody receives truth and receives information through certain filters. So it is a certain truth. I'm not arguing that. Different people have different truths. And like the example that you just gave, I can see something a certain way and receive it a certain way. That's my truth. You can get another way. That's your truth. But people are using that scenario or that example to now, like you said, separate themselves from any responsibility and from calling a spade when it really takes place. So now, here we are. We have a cup on a table. We have a cup on a table, and we're watching it on video footage. And we're back, and we see a little kid walk in the room and slap the cup off the table, and the cup rolls and goes way over there. And then the next person, when you say, oh, the kid walked in the room and he slapped the cup off the table and the cup went way over there, they say, no, that's your truth. They say, what really happened is the kid walked in the room, he bumped the table, the cup fell, and then it rolled all the way over there. And I said, no, rewind the tape. The kid walks into the room, cocks his hand back way over here, and lightning speed whips, boom, the cup flies over there. Let's call a spade a spade. The kid didn't accidentally knock the cup down and it rolled way over there. We watched him smack it and it went over there. So let's call a truth a truth. Right. And what people do is they say, well, everybody has, your truth is your truth. And so they use that as an excuse to deny what actually happened. Let's pay attention to what actually happened. Thanks for checking out a clip from one of our When Iron Sharpens Iron podcast episodes. Click the link below for the full video. It gets deep.